We have fans.
Start
Smash that like button.
I
and
want
subscribe.
the recording is it's helpful.
All you Jasons out there.
Ow, Jasons.
Smash that Jason button.
Smash the
Jason.
Interesting.
That was your backup character, right? Mm-hmm. Welcome to Droop Troop Symphony of the Convergent Reckoning Medley of Madness. Here as always with Gebetto, Kadirin, Snowdrift, Freddie Murdery, and Axel Hagar. And when we last left our intrepid adventurers, they had infiltrated Annagate at night and spoken with Snowdrift's old compatriot Sengilak, who informed them of the dire conditions of the village, the forced labor, the taking of homesteads and land, and the desecration of the Druid Sanctuary. The Sengilak also handed over a ledger to Snowdrift detailing the various towns, clans, villages that had received help from Annagate and the Great Owl Tribe over the years, hoping that maybe they could call in some favors to help liberate the village. Axel had decided to accompany Snowdrift to the Druid Sanctuary to find out what exactly had happened there, and that is where we left off. You guys are currently on this outcropping just on the edge of the residential district of Annagate.
Joey, Axel's still invisible, is that correct?
Axel was invisible as of the end of the last game, that's correct.
Alright, so,
2 seconds.
yeah. I mean, Drew, do you want to just murderize with me and Kadirin and kill this other guy that's here?
Could we interest you in a bit of murder?
I don't know, does Freddie Murdery murder in the woods?
Because we have a boat, so Freddie and I could take the boat back over to the docks, and then
Kadirin could snipe from above, and maybe this time he'll actually hit.
Who's to say?
Harsh. Just
Way
started.
harsh tie.
We haven't even rolled initiative yet. You're already
Yeah.
throwing blows.
I'm
We haven't even
shots are
talked about
fired.
attacking yet. God.
yeah, there's this guy over here.
This guy on the far side. I feel like we should go
Yeah,
check
man.
him out.
Gary Larson his ass. What's up?
All I know is if we're about to burn this city to the ground and we're going to take this place by force, then we're going to have to build it back up. And you know what we're going to build that city on, baby? We're going to
Back
build
better.
this city on rock and roll.
Okay, 2 things. 1, please don't burn my city down.
Sometimes the only way to cleanse things is with fire. That's just
I
just
I
science.
hear you.
Forward.
We live in a cruel world, and sometimes the strong eat the weak, and I get that. But also, yeah, I mean, like, feel free to murder some people. There's a lot. I don't know if you guys remember, but like, there's a lot of people. There's like a whole army base here right now. Is what
I
it is.
mean, look at this place. It's just a tinderbox waiting to go up. It'd be so easy.
Nope. See, that's the thing is we can't go around the solution that way. We can't take it.
If we set the example now,
First off, I
then civilizations will learn so that thousands of years later they will know how to construct their cities to avoid things like wildfires.
I mean, that's an important consideration
It's
in
evolution.
Kamaria. Like, where magic is as commonplace as it is in Kamaria, why haven't they built all of their cities out of magic-proof building materials? But that's neither here nor there. That's some deep
Cold
lore that
mist
we'll get into.
sprays you all as you're
Yeah.
standing on a rocky outcropping by the ocean.
No, I hate that.
The wind whips. In the Arctic conditions you're in, your slightly damp clothes, it feels like daggers tearing through it as the cold bites into you. The downy feathers below your longer feather, your flying feathers, are starting to soak up a lot of this water as well, and you're feeling the cold as well, Kadirin. You need a good shakeout. Gebetto, your goggles
feel
are
invigorated.
fogging over from the difference between the warmth of your face and the cold of the air. Icicles start to form below your nostrils and your mustache, Freddy. The conditions out here in the middle of the night.
My totem animal's a fucking bear. I think I'm fine.
I am gonna that fiery crystal that I found in the giant camp that's now like embedded in the Iron Man position on my armor. It's like gonna extend a little bit, and I'm gonna like kind of make it glow so I can like warm my hands, like use the heat from the firestone to sort of like, warm up my hands. And I'm gonna say, well, do we want to get while the getting's good and grab that last guard?
Oi, every minute's a chance for them to come over here and see that they're one down. Might as well expand it a bit.
All right, I'm gonna hop in the dinghy and take it across.
I'll actually join you. I don't need to fly until I have to.
Okay, Freddy, you coming?
All right.
Oh yeah, let me
fucking
get in
cold.
that dinghy.
Cool. Tall guy is rowing. I'm just saying that. I'm gonna hop in the back.
Oh yeah, fucking not it, as far as Rowan's concerned.
So that leaves Axel and Snowdrift to sneak through. If you guys could start sneaking your little sneaky guys through the town, if you're able to. If either of you need me to move your guys, let me know. And then you rowboaters, hop in your rowboat.
Gently down the stream.
Indeed.
Don't know your friends from your enemies till the ice breaks. That's what I always say.
No, I usually just say merrily, merrily, merrily,
Where can I
merrily.
reasonably move to, you think?
Up behind that first set of buildings right there.
This is where I'd like to land the rowboat.
Okay. That's fine. We'll do a couple of little vignettes here. Let's let everybody kind of move into the positions they want to be in, and we'll start.
Sure. I don't know if I have wild shapes or whatever left, or how this is happening. I think we reset before the scene, but I don't know.
We have long rested, and I don't. You have one wild shape left, I believe, Carter, because you turned
used
into a
one
shark.
You were a shark. You're technically still a shark. I believe most of this conversation took place with you being a shark.
That's accurate.
I'm a shark. Okay.
Yeah, I believe you're still a shark.
Fair enough. I'm a telepathic shark, though, so it's fine.
Yeah. So you see where Axel has moved. If you want to join him and de-shark, you can. If you want to scout the coastline, I don't know how effective that's going to be because it's kind of built up.
No, I'll just join him and I'll just de-shark and get up there and join him.
Okay. You need me to move you, or you got it?
I don't have it.
Okay, I got you. All right, and then we'll move.
How about the power?
You're in the
move
boat.
you?
Sangolak is going to return to the village. So I'm going to take him off of the map. All right. Okay, so let's start off with Team Rowboat.
All right.
Team Rowboat, from here, You cannot see anyone out and about that would be able to make you from here. Okay, like you see some movement back towards the tents, and maybe somebody up in the guard tower. You can't tell from where you are. You guys wouldn't be able to see the closer guard tower.
Okay.
So what's your plan of action here? I'll let you guys take it from there.
I hop up on the top of this building here, just and keeping a low profile on it. But the main idea is to try to get a good vantage point on Slippy over on the other side of the dock here. But also while I'm there, it gives me a little bit more to look around to my right to see if we can identify any other troops.
Okay, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Will do.
I am going to attempt to disguise our exit from the vehicle. I have a ruby ring that I found in the giant camp as well that can create a 5-foot opaque cube of force that can't be moved. But it's opaque, so I feel like you can't see through it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to blast we're going to row take the boat and coast it in quietly up to the dock, and then I'm going to use the cube to create a cube of blackness to hide us getting out of the boat and behind this fence that's right here.
Okay, so you're okay. That's going to be kind of small, but I'm just going to go ahead and put a little cube on there.
Legit.
Yeah, all I'm trying to do is to put it like right here.
I'm putting it over it, sort of like imagine it in front of the water and in front of the, like, where it would block you. I imagine it like being on the dock, extending out a little bit.
Yeah, like basically it's like just creating like a screen.
Yeah, I get your idea. I like that.
I like that too. That's smart.
So Gebetto will nod over to Freddy, and I'll raise my my right gauntlet, and there's like a gemstone in like Thanos style in one of the fingers that's like red, and I'm gonna just put my fist up and go like boom, and just create this like wall of force that just like sits like a cube in the air.
Nice.
And then we'll sneak onto the docks and up to the corner of that building if you will allow it.
Go ahead and move your marker. I accidentally reloaded that page, so all right, I'm back in it.
And I'm just gonna move this. I guess I can't.
You want to get on top of that building as well?
No, I want to be up on the below, but on the corner.
Yeah, no way, man.
Okay, got it.
He's up top, and I'm peering down, like towards this towery thing right here.
Okay, great.
15 perception, by the by.
All right, yeah, I was about to. I noticed it. I was about to drop in a guy that you notice. He's definitely not way back there. I don't know why they come in so little.
I use a complex series of hand movements to Gebetto to let him know.
Actually,
dude, it's 20 meters out that way, behind the building.
I was gonna message you also, so point your finger towards the creature, the range of the target, and only the target hears the message and can reply in a whisper that only I can hear. So you give me the hand signals, and I'm gonna message you with like our intercom, and I'm gonna be like, let me know when he's moving. If I should run around the back of the house or the front of the house.
I'll say, I'll give you the sign and point, but there's also another guy that way, 20 meters, or however many meters, whatever, in front of the building.
Can I see this guy, Steven?
If he's telling you where to look, yeah, I would imagine this guy's not. He's out like on night patrol, you know.
And like after I tell him that, I know the whisper's going back, so I'm literally physically pointing
Yeah.
when he's looking back at me, like he's fucking there.
I'm gonna check in with Freddy real quick. Freddy, you're the only one to not disembark yet. You've got this screen up. Where do you want to position yourself?
Should I drown you guys? He's still
You
in
can
the
get
water.
right up there with Gebetto, or you can go around the front of the building.
Yeah, let me just disembark and kind of get over here with Gebetto.
Okay. I'm gonna put you behind him because he's at like the corner of the building, so I'm just stick you right here grouped up with everybody.
I imagine
good?
we I lean out from like low on the wall, and then like way above me, Freddy leans out like.
With just the gap between where the
Yes.
middle-sized person would be.
Yes, exactly. Hey, I have a bio really quick. I'll be right back.
All right.
Okay.
Hey, I just realized that I'm in Snowdrift window and Paul is in Freddy's window.
Hey, yeah.
We weren't like that in the other. That might just be in this mode. But yeah.
I think it's in this mode.
Oh, really?
So all you Jasons out there, just remember opposite.
If you know what, while he's gone, we can jump back over to Snowdrift and Axel. Axel, you're invisible, so Snowdrift, as you sneak over here, you see a set of footprints next to you appearing, like crunching into the snow. And the two of you post up behind these two houses. There are scant few lights and windows, but as you come up to this corner, you also see a guard up here.
Okay. Well, giving it. So that's just he's a guard in the middle of like 5 or 6 houses there.
Yeah, he looks like he's walking a little route. You see him actually. You see him. Yeah, he kind of like walks up from here to here. You know, and you see him round the corner, I guess, into the like center square between these houses.
Okay. Do I have any meaningful way to fuck with him? Okay. Well, I'll kind of like whisper to Axel, like, all right, there's a guard up there. I mean, we can avoid him and go around, but I think we could probably take him out pretty quickly.
So, I have a little bit of a different plan. If you'll hear me out, my winged friend. So my invisibility poofs the moment that I take some kind of mortal injury, or the moment I dispel some magic. So
or fuck with that guy.
My thought is I could get rather close and then sorry, I realize I'm not even doing like Axel's voice.
So Nate definitely noticed, and I noticed that Nate noticed. I think about the same time he noticed that I noticed. Yeah, anyway, go ahead.
Axel says to me, he says,
all right, love. So here's what I'm thinking. Like, I'll creep up on the bugger. I'll give a little heave-ho with a little prestidigitation. And then when I poof back into existence, I'm going to cast back around the next go-around for you and I to both be invisible so that we can bail. So I'm going to fuck with him, run, and you should do the same. But also fuck with him.
Understood. Snowdrift like pulls a dagger out. If you can trip him onto this, I think we might not have to run afterwards. But yeah, no, for sure.
Right. I feel you, but as someone who has pushed some how we say it resistance to the wood chipper method of disposing of all these boys, like, what do you intend to do about it?
I don't intend to mutilate his body. I like sort of like puts up his bear cowl. So he's now like in full bear cloak in the fucking snow all around him. He's like half invisible, but he's got the bear fangs over his face. He's like, "No,
Right.
I have no problem murdering the guards. I don't think it was clear. I don't think we need to
Right,
mutilate
right.
them in a public
now-
way. But I would love to kill him. That would be great.
Right.
Just slit his throat like an animal. No, it's fantastic.
There's only 2 of us.
Mm-hmm. And he only has one windpipe.
Duchess, there's 2 of us now.
And he has one
Instead of the
trachea.
whole party, and I'll even have the one that can help me do the wood chipper.
Sure. I'm hearing you. And I'm saying we do your plan. You trip him or whatever, and then we both go invisible and go away. But after you trip him, he trips into my knife, and then he's dead, and we run away. Or you could just turn us both invisible right now, and we can just avoid him altogether. But there's no reason, like, we don't need to fuck with him just to fuck with him.
Axel, the wind is whipping around. The snow is, I mean, it makes Snowdrift strike a fairly intimidating figure here, being, quite hard to see, for one, in the all white cloak and
All
the
right,
bear
Benji,
fangs hanging over his
You
head.
want to go get? You want to go get? your blood?
You can
Go
see.
Get your pound of flesh. Go.
You can-
Go on now.
Yeah, you can see the murder in his eyes.
I'm gonna sit here and spark up a cigarette and see if this can win.
Just the cherry is all you can see. I do just I'll
Look, love, you're in your element. Don't let me yuck your yum. Have a eat.
Sure. And Steven, as far as like my just approach to, like, I'd love to be able to just like, I know if we're just like rolling for it, I might not be able to kill him in a dagger hit because that's not how D&D stats
Go
work.
Batman on him. Get on top of those rooftops and like.
We're
come
talking
down
about
on 'em.
including
like-
the element of like a
That's what I'm saying.
successful sneak past him, but he just gets like murdered though as you
That's
sneak
what I'm
past him.
saying.
Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying, like, if I could get up on him and slit his throat, could we just like, do we have to roll damage?
I think you have to succeed a stealth. I mean, like, somebody tell me if we
And
need
he
to slam
just
on brakes
murdered.
here. Slam on brakes here
I mean, it's just like
because
it's
we're
just a
going
guard,
too
right?
right. Yeah, right.
He doesn't have a name.
You
gotta
don't
roll up a
know.
sheet for this guy.
He does have a
You could have a
fucking
whole
name.
character sheet and like a family and backstory and stuff. You have no idea.
You don't know. That's
It's
Gertrude
the precedent,
Gertrude's
Paul.
I
It's
hear
the
ya.
precedent.
I hear you.
I'm willing to do it for scenery because I love the rule of cool more than
Rule of
anything
cool,
else.
yeah, I agree.
The
That's my
implication.
ruling. That's
I
my
will say
ruling.
this. I will say this. Give me a. I'm gonna roll a perception check. You're gonna roll stealth. You're not the invisible man,
Oh no.
as far as I'm aware. If you want to try to stealth assassinate this guard, and I'll come around and say that I will give Nate the same chance because I don't want this to go too far
Fun.
out of hand. But
If it's just like minion guards,
yeah,
that's how people will get murdered. Is just you stab them. You just gotta stab them the once.
He's not wrong.
if you can pass a stealth check and a hit, you got
Okay.
to be able to beat his AC. All right.
Okay, I would like to give myself guidance. I bless myself with the power of
Can
the
I
bear,
can
the
I give
hunter.
him some bardic inspiration?
You can.
I'm
Fuck
gonna
yeah.
do that.
Fuck yeah.
I like how you kind of just lectured him on like casually murdering this guy, but you're
You're like,
sitting
if you're gonna do it,
Joey, it's
Go
like
distance.
your bardic inspiration is like art directing him with your cigarette smoke. Like he's standing all cool in the moonlight, and you just like blow smoke around him, invisible, like make like a fog
So,
cloud.
like, here's what I see for you, love. I see you like trouncing the tops of these here houses, right? And you just come out and you give them the whole bing bang boom one shot, love. And you come down and the wingtips are all frozen and it looks awesome because it's the snow. You look great. I have all the cult foot insignia back.
You know, technically, Joey could take the help action as an invisible character and give Carter the advantage on the roll
oh,
too.
that's true.
I was gonna do some cool shit with shape water. I figure I could actually make like snow swirl in shapes and things
Yeah,
to like
fuck yeah.
distract him. So that was my
That's
plan.
up.
Okay.
So
all
I was
right.
gonna go all out.
Here.
So we, yeah.
Why don't you take a
Wow.
second and devise what you want to devise while we go back to.
I was gonna say it doesn't have to be like we could just roll
I've got
it.
to roll a d8, right?
Let's jump back to the other group real quick. Yeah, you'll roll a d8, but let's go back to the other group real quick and get their plan of attack on one of these two guards. Okay. So to see if we can sort of have two attacks happening simultaneously here.
Okay. Well, our plan is still going to hinge heavily on getting the guy on the far side of the docks, because we already talked about him and have a hand signal set up for him. So in my opinion, we just need to move in on him quickly, and then we can assess what's going on with this other dude.
So, I was gonna take a water approach, like come this way. But I want to do, if it's okay with you, Stephen, I'd like to do either an insight or an investigation check, to like see if this guard is doing a pattern and sort of study his pattern or like what he's doing. The one that's looking, like, is he looking towards these tents? Is he like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so so far this guy seems to be standing out here watching like he's basically standing in between these two buildings here. He has gone inside both of them a couple of times. Since you guys have spotted him. He's I imagine like you guys have been watching him for a little bit before any of this plays
Okay.
out.
So
Yes.
I'm gonna message to Kadiran. Next time he dips into a building, we hit the other guard.
Confirmed. Look for the left hand up or right hand up to go on which side of the house.
Okay. I'm watching him for his move. And I would like to ready an action, if that's okay, Steven.
Okay, go for it. What you got?
When Nate attacks, I'd like to cast Mind Sliver as a cantrip on the person that he's attacking.
Nice.
Okay, and what is Freddy's role in this this attack?
That's a good question.
It's fair.
Um,
Are y'all going to rush across the dock to attack?
I don't need to rush. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
fucking Mind Sliver him.
y'all are both doing range, and not really my thing.
Yeah.
I still think you can make it as a barbarian, Freddy. So maybe you just rush in, and if we don't kill him, you're right there in his face.
Oh no, I'm not worried about killing him at all. Just,
Yeah, that's fair. Especially since we're waiting for number 2 to go into a building first anyway. So there shouldn't be anybody else around to like. You should be okay to make some noise on the dock. Just the noise of running to get him.
all right.
So yeah, I think Gebetto would have conveyed to you, which is if you see my left fucking hand claw go up, attack from the water side, and if you see the other one go from the snow side.
Okay. So be heading in this direction, I guess.
Yep, that's exactly right.
Okay.
Like over to this guy down here is what they're talking about.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
But we are waiting until the other guy pops into a building, and like
Copy.
as he's popping into a building, I'm going to say, all right, as he's popping in, guy that we're attacking is water side, so attack from this side. Go.
Okay, let's jump back to Snowdrift and Axel.
Good plan. I like that.
Snowdrift, you've blessed yourself. Axel, what was that D8 roll?
It was an 8.
It was an 8. Nice. Okay. Oh no, wait. They get a bonus D8 that they get to roll. You give
No.
them a D8. Oh, you do something else. You did a different thing?
Oh, I thought it was I rolled, and whatever I got added to one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
No, you give them a dice to roll, just like guy guidance. So Carter, when he rolls his d20, will roll the d4 for guidance, and your d8 from Bardic Inspiration and his d20.
Yeah.
So
Got
you
it.
give him a dice that he can add into any time he,
I know
if we're,
it's been a minute.
yeah. If we were at the same table, we could have gotten you Bardic Inspiration dice, and you could have literally handed them to the fucking guy. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
for real. All right. Snowdrift, you're ready. I'm gonna roll a perception check against your stealth.
Okay. Like I said, I would like to bless myself there.
Yep.
Dear
life,
Lord, bless this murder. Amen.
life is a trek on the wide open plains. The wind erases it before the morning dawns. And I'm going to blow up. We'll be use shape water to blow up a thing of like snow right up in his face. And then I'm just going to rush in and get him. So I'm going to.
No job.
The stealth check is a fucking 20.
Woo!
Oh, he has no idea you're there. He's got the snow on his face. He's
I don't even need to use the guidance.
Jesus
standing in the cold.
Christ.
The next thing he notices is a second puff of breath too close to his own head.
Got Snowdrift L. Jackson here dropping Bible quotes before he's assassinating motherfuckers.
You're right there next to him.
Yep. What's the other? Do I need an attack
You
roll?
need an attack roll, and you're looking to beat his AC.
Okay. Well, this is where I truly need the
Guidance on the Bardic.
Hey, that's a 14 on the die, so I think that probably hits it. Bardic is an extra 1, so
Oof.
it's 15, and then my what's my melee attack?
His dexterity with dagger.
Come on, buddy. Is plus 5. So
Well, there you go.
that's 20.
That's a 20, and that's going to be good enough.
That'll do it.
The
That'll
next thing
do.
the guard notices as he turns to look, to see where the extra breath is coming from, he feels heat across his neck as crimson spills down across his white tunic, and he starts to collapse forward into the snow.
I like close his eyes as he goes down.
Just like as he falls. Yeah, turning him sort of onto his side as he hits the ground, holding his throat bleeding out.
Metal AF.
He makes no noise, Axel. You see this scene play out about 20 feet in front of you.
Fucking A.
You give the metal sign. Yeah.
A hell of a performance for nobody to see.
Let's jump back to our other boys. You see this guard go into this building here.
All right. What's the position of Homeboy that we're attacking?
He is standing right out here,
On the
a
water
little
side.
further on the dock. Yeah.
That's left arm going up, ready in the bow. Let's go.
All right. So, I guess an athletics check from Freddy to clear the distance quickly. An attack roll from Kadirin, and your ready to action mind sliver.
Yes, he
Eric,
needs
I
to
think
make
is it- yeah.
an intelligence 15 save.
Yeah, I got a 29 to hit.
17 on that.
failed.
Yeah.
Pass. All right. So
He-
how's this all go down?
He failed the mind sliver?
He failed the mind sliver.
Okay.
And he got hit hard by me. So
So he'll take 10 damage. I'm going to launch the mind sliver gems, like the two cogs that have the gems that go on the temples, and they're going to fly towards the guard. And right as the first arrow hits him, they're going to fire like a mind spike into his temples, like a pink, like phantom dagger is going to just like zap them in the temples. So they'll take 10 damage from the Mind Sliver, and then whatever Nate's arrow does to them.
And I think as he winces from that, he leans forward directly into where my arrow went.
Yeah,
and pins him back.
Arrow goes into his forehead right as Freddy, you reach the end of the dock right as he starts to double over, his heavily armored form getting ready to clatter onto the hard wood.
Doesn't tickle.
Hot.
But you're there to grab him right at the right before he hits the ground. So you're quietly holding this corpse now.
Steven.
Go sleep.
This guard.
So-
this is the. I'll.
What do you?
I have a thing I want to do. I can wait to do it. But I specifically with the guard's armor, I want to do something. But I can wait to do it.
You need to talk to Freddy real quick because he's
Okay,
poised
so-
over a dock with a dead body.
I'm gonna message
I
Freddy
know what
then.
the natural instinct for me would be.
He's like, is the guard dead?
Yes.
Yeah, he
Okay.
got headshot
Yeah,
in
so-
a horde. Yeah.
Freddy like catches him so he doesn't fall, and I'm gonna message and say, drag him into the shadow of this building and save his armor for me.
Okay.
Into the shadow of the building.
That's telekinesis, Kyle.
And then actually, I need to read a rule really quick. So,
Okay.
if you
Ugh.
can come back to me.
Okay. Snowdrift, you stand over your quarry. Quarry has fallen. Axel's invisible snow prints, have they moved? Or have you approached, so you're still hanging back?
I mean, I will now that
Okay,
he's
yeah.
killed
You
the
see
guy.
that Freddy has approached you again, and from out here in the open, you guys can see a little more of the town. You see some lights here in the square and another guard out there. Why are they showing up in the middle? I had them all hidden. Now they're all the wrong size and they're
All right.
Because little girl, you're in the middle of the ride. That's why.
It just takes some time.
They're playing
Everything-
Coachella this year.
Everything will be just fine. We'll be all right. All right.
Okay, I read my rule too, Stephen. But just you call on me when you're ready.
Yeah. What do you want to do here?
So
Give
I'm
us three
gonna
rules.
inspect.
Let's be clear
He's
about
wearing plate mail armor, correct?
Let's take a look. Yes.
And what can you describe what the plate like? Does it have like symbols of the church on it? Is it like
Yes,
engraved?
it's got it's got a white tabard that kind of goes in the front of on the front of the chest plate. You see where it's attached at the collar. So
Mhm.
it's cloth that drapes in front of like plate, and that has the Quaternian symbol on it.
Okay,
But
So-
it's not like engraved on there or anything. It's just like a piece of cloth that's like affixed to the collar of the thing.
okay. So I am going to take the armor off of him, and then as I'm going to pull out my smith's tools. And I can, as an action, turn a suit of armor you're wearing into arcane armor. So I would don the suit, and then like take the plate mail and create my arcane armor out of that plate mail instead of my splint mail, and it will have the Quaternian tabard on it. But then I'm going to
Okay.
use the fire. Like, so what's going to happen is like what it's going to look like is Gebetto's like armor like starts like unlocking and like pieces come out, and he like takes out the thinner like half plate and then puts in like the giant like breastplate, and like he just starts like getting like a little bit tankier, and then the fire gem is going to burn the Quaternian symbol off of the tabard, so it's just
Nice,
the
it's
white
just
tabard.
like-
But yeah, and I am going to take the plate mail armor if that is okay, and add that
Yeah.
into my arcane armor. Great.
You tricked me. I described him as having heavy plate armor as he was falling and clattering to the ground.
You did say that, yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's great. I am going to take that action for once for long rest and change myself to the defender armor as well.
While
Now
he's
I'm
doing that, I'm keeping a lookout on the other dude. I've gotten onto a perch there and just looking out for him.
Yeah, he's back outside. He's just doing like he is guarding these these three buildings specifically, but you have not seen him go into this building. You've just seen him walk up to it like here. When you guys were originally behind the door. So
So I'm posted. I'm gonna put my character up there.
all right.
Post it on top of this one.
Okay. Let's jump back to Axel and Snowdrift. You guys can see a couple more Quaternians patrolling out here.
Yes.
You don't see a ton of people, but then again, as I've said, it's a blustery night.
Sure.
What with the snow.
I'm just gonna like roll this guard like kind of up against whatever wall or snowbank or whatever, if there's like a pile of firewood or something, you know, on the back of this house. Let's get in there and I'm gonna shape water and just blow snow over him.
Okay. Yeah. Nice.
Nice.
You know, do a snow drift. Hey, my signature move.
He said the thing. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and I'll just move him here, kind of in between these two buildings.
Yeah.
All right. What are you two going to do? Which way are you going to head? You can see these two guards from where you are out here, and they're kind of like the other ones in the camp. They're making small rounds. You see this guard has walked basically here and back. If everybody can see that, this
Yes.
other one has walked through the village, and you saw him come out and walk up towards the front and back. Currently, he's there.
Okay, yeah. Well, I mean, I think our goal is to get to the main, like the main temple, right?
If you recall way back in your
Vaguely.
original thing, the town entrance to the Druid Grove is way back here.
Yeah. So I'm thinking we might be able to just cut through, like, this back area of just to avoid them altogether. Let's just cut through this thing of homes. Keep an eye out. Make sure we don't just come up on somebody. But I think we should be able to do that.
Okay.
So
where do you? Yeah, I'll say this. Go back. Yeah.
Wait for Buddy to like go around the corner or something, and just like dash across the street.
Okay.
And
Gotcha.
start going through the back, like people's backyards and shit. We'll just Ferris Bueller this shit.
So we're not gonna kill this guy.
I mean, we don't like we can try to kill all the different guards. That's fine. Don't have a problem with it for sure. But we do like our mission being to get in there.
Fine.
If we don't have like it's just going out of our way, which again, I mean, fine. And
Guy's a buzzkill.
Okay. I see Axel is already way across the town here. He's invisible, so advantage on a stealth check. But Paul, you wanted to wait till this this knight had gone through, like into this area, like in the town.
yeah, just so he's like out of line of sight of the street.
Okay. Well, go ahead and give me a stealth check to catch up with Axel then. Snowdrift.
It's rolling.
Oh. Oh, it's rolling in the thing?
Sometimes it takes it a minute.
An 11. Okay. Well, you're still hard to spot, so I'm going to roll perception check for this guy. Ooh.
My guidance I didn't roll +3.
Okay. Yeah. No, okay, go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and move you out part way. You're invisible and you were up here, right, Joey?
Yeah, but I didn't realize I had.
No, that's fine. You were invisible. You could easily
You
go
can do whatever
across
you
there,
want.
and this is what you guys were doing
Okay.
before. You hear this guard say, "What was that?" as you know Snowdrift is coming across. So you guys have a couple of seconds to act here before he comes back out into the alleyway. You guys, by you guys, I mean Axel.
Just you, Axel,
Snowdrift did
yeah.
not hear that, yeah.
What'll it be?
Indeed, Axe. What you got for us? You know that Snowdrift was coming across. You heard the guard near you say, "What was that?" And
Can
That's
I pick
usually
up
not
like
a
a
good sign.
rock or something and just heave it in like another direction, do something non-magical?
absolutely, give me a
right.
deception check for
Rocks
that. And
exist
try
in
to
this world.
trick him into thinking
Okay.
that you have a tree branch pine cone.
So one of those small things about Kamaria world building that Steven just hasn't mentioned yet is rocks don't exist. There are no
This is a
small
hell of a
rocks.
time.
You'll
Hell of a
notice
time for
I've
it to come up for
described
the first time.
things as being rocky, but not rocks. I'm glad you picked up on that, Paul. Actually, I want to talk about that for 14 minutes. You chuck this pine cone, and it pings off of like a tin roof on a woodshed, and a bunch of snow just sort of dumps off of it onto the ground. And the guard like doubles back and walks back this way a little bit. Snowdrift, you're then able to continue your trek across. Good thinking with your pine cone toss.
That's what I'm here for.
What was that?
As you guys come into this this area, you see straight down this alley. You see another couple of guards in front of this longhouse, or in front of this. This is one of the temples, one of the shrines. Actually, I think is how we described it.
Oh, what a big dude there.
He's not that big.
He's that big.
I have a bunch of people for this area, and I guess
And
since
they're
I
all
set it
that
up,
big.
it doesn't remember where they were or how big the
Some
markers.
of them are
Some of them are
giants.
tiny.
He's so girthy.
He's got some heft.
All right. That's where we're at.
Dude, we're about to take over this whole gated community.
All right.
An gated community.
And engaged community.
Mm.
Let's jump back over to our other crew. What are you guys doing? Let's start with Freddy. Actually, Gebetto, you need to be over here with the rest because you did that armor thing.
Yeah, Jebs was
Yep.
fucking with his armor.
So you're all right here behind it. Behind this, like, I think what we said was the like the processing for like their fisheries and stuff. What are you guys doing? You got a corpse here. You got new armor. You're
Oh,
hiding
no, the
behind
corpse-
a building.
We don't have a corpse here. We have a dock. Like,
Dumped it into the ocean. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the first order of business needed to know.
yeah. But in my opinion, we're gonna plan on doing the same thing here for this guy. That when he comes out, when he's doing his rounds and it has his back turned to us, I'm gonna get a shot off, try to one shot him there, have him fall into the snow. We take him. Gebetto can do whatever he wants to his armor, and then we push him into the water. But then we have our free range of all the way up to the tents, and we can reassess from there. Was my thought.
I can create a device that makes any sort of noise that I want, like with magical tinkering. So I could
But
make
how
a
long
little
does that
speaker.
take?
It's an action.
God dang. Okay.
It's
all
I am
this shit
I
takes,
am
like,
a
a single
gnome
action.
artificer. Yeah,
That's true.
I just
6
create
seconds.
shit. Yeah,
He
it's,
whips shit up in 6 seconds or less. Yeah.
Yeah, magical tinkering. It's I have it as both a gnome and an artificer, and I will tell you what it does in a second.
So actually, it takes him 3 seconds, but that's just not helpful. It's still is an action, but
We still have to wait the whole action anyway. So
What is your
imbue-
plan to take this guy out then?
All right. Imbue a tiny non-magical object with a magical property. 5-foot radius light, up to 6-second long recorded message. It emits an odor or non-verbal sound or a static visual effect, including up to 25 words of text. So I could drop a little like
Jesus
neon
Christ.
sign that just pops up and says, "Hey, come over here really quick."
Hey, but for serious though.
No,
That's
but
crazy.
I'm gonna say I can bait him over here with a sound. Let's see if we can get him to come up to the corner of this building, and then maybe you pounce on him from above. Or is there anyone inside this building that we can see?
Doesn't appear to be.
Can we
On
get
the windows
inside?
that you're next
Is
to.
it locked?
It's locked.
Well, Kadiran, do you want to pick it, or do you want me to pick it?
I can give it a shot. What is that? Sleight of hand?
Sleight of
Yeah.
hand or thieves' tools if you have it. But
Yeah, that was proficiency.
Oh no, 11.
Yeah, you're
Yeesh.
not able to break this lock.
can I take a crack at it, Steven?
No. Oh, you please do.
Um, one second. I'm gonna do I'm gonna do a thieves tools check. I'm just trying to figure out how to roll that. But it's
Proficiency?
proficiency plus intelligence, or yeah.
Yes.
Sorry. So just add 2 to this roll because I can't.
Okay.
So 12, I guess. Yeah. I
You're
fucked up.
also not able to.
Yeah.
And while you guys are messing with this chained door, this guard hears you and starts to walk over. You spot him at the corner. You guys have a few seconds to act. What is it? Any one of the three of you can do something before you're all needing to roll initiative.
Freddie,
I want to bust rage and go bust this dude's ass.
All right,
Yeah.
go on and get him.
Allowed.
All right. Oh, longsword, the silent killer.
It can be pretty loud sometimes when it wants to be.
All right, on the
That
reckless,
first one will hit.
24 to hit.
Yeah, 24 will definitely hit.
are you recklessly attacking?
Oh, plus 2, 17 damage.
Nice.
17 damage.
It's a good start.
All right. Go ahead. All three of you roll initiative.
We can too.
Nice.
Both got natural 20s. That's dope.
Yeah.
5. That makes
Rolling them
sense.
all.
He just went. He ran up and just went.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's exactly what I was going
He's
to say.
tired from his big swing. Give him. Can he get 6 seconds, please? Jesus. Let him breathe.
All right. Take. Okay. All right. So, Kadiran, you're first to act.
I'm gonna try to engage in diplomacy.
Mhm.
No, I'm gonna go ahead and attack.
3
Wrong game,
times.
dweeb.
29 to hit.
29 to hit is going to hit,
Does that
definitely.
hit? Okay. Well, I'm gonna, I guess, do damage plus. It's being the first round. So 9 on that one.
Okay.
You can add
I
a
didn't do hunter.
D8.
I didn't do the hunter's mark.
Yeah,
I
but you
only
can
did
add a
the-
D8. D8. It's not a D8 or a D6. It's a D8.
Oh, gotcha. My apologies. The hunter's mark is the D6.
Yeah.
Okay, so yes, 13 damage. Much better.
Okay, got it. Yeah, nice. I mean, this guy's night went from boring to terrible so far.
Over.
Yeah.
And then a
You get
20,
to go again?
23 to hit.
Yeah,
This is the
23
first
to
round,
hit.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he gets 3 attacks.
So yeah, I'm get a few.
Also,
Damage on this one is 10.
Nate, you can interrupt any number of these attacks and do the bonus action Hunter's Mark if you want to.
I don't need to. I don't
True,
want
they
to waste
are
it on this guy.
different,
This
You
guy's
have it
got to
all
be
day.
almost pass. I'm doing my third attack on this. So 10 damage on the second one. Third is a 23.
Another hit,
23
yeah.
to hit, presumably
yeah.
still
Because
does.
also, yeah, if it hit last time, it'll hit this time.
Presumably. 11 damage on that one.
Okay. Yeah, you drop in some arrows on him. After Freddy still got his sword buried in this guy's like guts, and all of a sudden, just 3 arrows just to the heart and the head, just, and he's just dead on your sword, Freddy.
Doesn't tickle.
All right, take you guys out of combat.
And right back out of combat.
Yeah.
All right, and
That guy didn't even know we were in combat.
Let's just keep jumping back. I assume you guys are gonna dump his body in the ocean too, or do you have more magic you want to do to
whatever he does with the corpse is up to him. It ends up in the river though.
Does he have any shit on him that I need? Like, I don't know what he's got. Does like
Yeah,
I mean even like
got a spear.
got
You guys
some fresh
didn't know
cakes.
'cause- yeah.
does he have any paperwork like documents or like did he get paid?
He has
I
a
mean,
letter from his
Berlin.
wife.
Yeah, he has 12 gold on
What
him.
are his 10 children's names in alphabetical order? For my
Those
notes?
are engraved on his sword, and they're Jacob, Jillian, Kieran, Lambastic, which is a bad name and it's crossed out.
not good.
That's crazy. Mitch, Taco, plural. Sorry, tacos.
Okay,
That makes more sense.
yeah.
Is that enough? Okay.
Yeah.
That's at least
okay,
10, I
cool.
think.
I'll take
don't
the I will
think-
take the 12 gold before we dump him into the ocean though. For
Yeah,
sure.
12 gold. Sure, add it.
Well, without that added weight, he actually doesn't sink.
All right. Jump back over to our other 2 hombres here. What are you guys doing? Still sneaking, I suppose, but you're pretty close to a bad man who's checking out a pine cone misadventure.
Yeah, fuck him.
What do
do
you guys wanna
think,
do?
my winged friend?
He's
I
not
don't have
winged.
wings.
Whatever.
That is 100% in character for Axel.
Whatever.
I'm
He's
literally
not-
looking at you, but I don't know who you are.
He's not like-
You're muted.
Completely aware of all this.
Oh yes, that was very much in character. Yes, I was agreeing with that. What the fuck ever you've got? Wings or hooves or something? I don't know. Jesus Christ, it's always about whatever you've got.
You turn into what, like a rabbit or whatever? Like, why don't you just do that?
Riddle me
I
that.
I can. That's certainly so. I mean, that's fine. It will be the last time I can do it today. So we're.
No,
What
save that
about
shit.
A big polar bear. Can you turn into like a massive polar bear? That's a snow animal, right? That's your thing.
That is a snow animal? Yeah. I
I still think
Can?
this is all happening in game.
You're the most condescending
Yes,
druid. Ugh.
that is a snow animal. Yeah.
Yeah, that is an example of a thing.
Axel's-
Anywho,
I mean, if we truly though, if we want to just boogie on through here, I can absolutely turn into like a fucking snow rabbit or snow cat or something, and just like bloop, we can just zoom on. You can be invisible. I can just be.
That card's coming back. Just do whatever you want. I'm gonna stay invisible and just walk right past them.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do. I'll be a snow cat.
Okay. Yeah, you transform into a snowcat. This guard walks up as you 2 scurry off. I'll let you guys move. All right, well, I'll move your spell. All right. Up to the next set of guards. Okay. You guys sneak
Don't
through.
be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
there are these two guards in front of this shrine, standing guard, of course, because that's what it's in their job title, really.
Big part of it.
And we've got this guy got dumped in the ocean. So I want to see what the trio over here in the camp are going to do with this less guarded camp.
I don't know about you guys, but I really want to know what's in these 3 buildings right here.
I'm less concerned about the buildings. I want to see what's in the tents because that seems like where they would have either put some people that we need to start keying into the revolution, or some of the overseers that we could just murder in their sleep.
Yeah, I want to just check the buildings in front of us before we progress further in to make sure we don't get pinched.
Get to
Okay.
it then.
And also, it is my intention to be stealing some foodstuffs tonight. So if it's unattended and that's where they're keeping the boxes of food, I want to take some and load it onto the boat. Freddie, maybe you can help me with that if you want to check out the tents further ahead.
Reasonable.
All right.
All right, so tell me what are you checking out first?
Kadiran is faster acting than I am, so if you want to do his thing first.
All right, Kadiran.
I really do want to go to the tents, but I'm not leaving them to check buildings by themselves. So if we're checking these 3 buildings, I mean, what are you talking about? Breaking into them? Like what?
Yeah,
what
fuck
are you-
yeah. No, I want to. They're starving. The people are starving, and these fucks have all the food locked up. We have a
right.
dinghy. We can just take the food.
All right. Well,
Yeah, no,
get
it's
out of
good. We show them that we can functionally hurt these guys. It'll be useful, and also
All right.
they'll have food. Like
Well,
it's
pick which one of these buildings you feel like has more of a chance at it, and let's hope we can break that lock a little better than we broke the last one.
I would like to check out this brown building that with this one right here. I feel like that one looks like storage, more storage y.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Let's get at her.
That was
Pitter patter.
this one.
Yeah, that or the tower I could do. But I'll do this brown one first. I just want to peek inside and see what that building has, and also if there's anyone in there.
Okay. Peeking in the windows, you see that this is storage. The door has a simple lock on it. It is locked. I think you just dumped the key into the ocean.
Meh. I will try to lockpick.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see.
Can I assist him?
Yes.
It doesn't matter. I can't roll a good lockpick.
You can
Well,
try
I-
again though, because
With an advantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. No, still 13.
God damn.
I mean,
What kind of lock is it? Can Freddy just smash it?
yeah, can we just hit it with something hard?
100%. Freddie, you want to take a strike?
You want
at
to try
this
your
door?
lockpicking skills?
Yeah, absolutely. Let me do my
Oh, it was
lock
this
picking
building where
thing.
you guys are checking out though. Let's.
Oh, okay, this one?
Yeah.
Alright. Since no one else would move, I wasn't sure if I...
Some locks require a different type of key.
Let me use my long key
Mm,
recklessly.
Nice.
yeah. Fuck
Oh,
that
look,
lock.
it's 23 to unlock.
Yeah, you just smash the hilt of the longsword against the handle of the door, and the whole like knob and key mechanism like come off.
Gotta love it.
And that's
All right.
the
Do you want to
barbarian
peek ahead at the
lock
tents while we move a few of these cases?
It sort of feels like we should clear the other 2 buildings, oughtn't we? If they're watching over it.
Okay. Let's do it.
I mean, this storage stuff ain't going anywhere. We need to be making sure we've.
All right. Let's case the joint. I'll follow your lead.
So we'll move to the next building and start looking at it.
Okay, wait. Are you gonna check? Who's checking out this building? That Freddy's checking out the building that Freddy broke into.
Oh, I thought we already kind of cleared it, but no.
You unlocked it, but
Yeah,
I
we
mean,
haven't
you guys
gone in
didn't even ask me what was in there.
You said supplies.
I
Who
thought you
gives
said there
a
was.
shit?
Yeah,
Yeah,
my
but
bad.
you didn't
Bye.
go in. You saw crates and like
Uh,
sacks of
I'll go
flour.
investigate.
I misinterpreted that. I apologize. Yeah,
All right.
we're going in and
So
clearing this place first. Sure.
Freddie, you said you'll go in and investigate. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
Freddie will investigate that, and we'll go check out the other building.
Feels like we
Right.
should investigate them together. No.
Uh-oh, I'm not smart. Can't investigate.
Yeah, I think we're investigating these together.
Okay. All right. Fine.
I don't want
May
us to
I?
split up as much as you want us to. I don't feel
Okay.
like. Why are you trying to turn this into a fucking horror story? We're teammates. We can clear a building together. It's fine.
I will. Then I will roll an investigation too. God damn it! I missed my dice.
I will come in, look both of them just with like a really superior, like kind of look, and then hopefully we'll roll better than that. Yes.
No, you should have failed too. It's like
I was actually kind of hoping. It hovered over the 3, and I was like, "This is going to be delightful," but it ended up being 20.
Meanwhile, the bard and the druid are just like guidance, inspiration, guidance, inspiration. Us three idiots are just bumbling all over everything.
You three, you find this is where they're keeping the food. There is also a weapons rack in here that you definitely weren't going to notice without the good roll from Kadiran. But yes, there's a rack of spears and swords, like I don't know, eight spears and like 8 short swords, like all on a rack here. And just ready to go for the guards.
Would you like to see this? Should we toss these in the river as well, or?
I'm so sorry. I was reading. What did he find on his just
a
breaks
bunch
it
of
off his?
bunch of spears and shit. We found a weapons rack in there as well, but I feel like it's weapons for specifically the bad guys. I don't feel like the druids want this.
I mean, everyone can use
There's
spears.
swords and spears, yeah.
I would take the spears, for sure.
Arm the villagers.
Yeah, I mean, maybe a couple swords too. Why not? Like we have a boat. We'd take it out to
Sure.
our van. Like we have a real boat too, not my fucking jerry rigged log.
That's
board.
true. Yeah, that's true.
You
All
know
right,
what they
yeah.
say
Load up,
about
fucking
that.
load it up.
Right, somebody will need to go do that while the other two, I guess, can check out the next place. But somebody's going to have to load spears up.
Which one of us is the physical loading one? While 2 other people work together at another task. Do you guys just want like a roll of random number generators?
Let's jump back over to the other two. Axel and Snowdrift, you've gotten up to the shrine. This is the bear shrine. Snowdrift, there are 2 guards standing outside of it.
This is not our
is-
ultimate goal.
Right. No, this isn't the grove and like holy like first shrine.
Okay, well, I'm
What,
just
what did
gonna.
I call that? I think the sanctuary is what we call that one.
Yeah, I think so. I'm getting my notes here.
But I've always called it.
Yeah, sanctuary.
Sanctuary.
Okay, well, I mean, I don't mind taking a peek in. I'm talking to Axel telepathically. We can maybe sneak around the back and take a peek in and see what's going on here, but we can move on from here if we need to. Our destination is further back through the woods.
I'm invisible, brother. I really don't care. You lead the way.
You're both effectively invisible right now. Like I'm
right,
not gonna make
I'm
you.
not
if you're-
invisible, but I'm just innocuous.
If you're not gonna do anything
Like-
with this building and you're just gonna sneak by, then I'm not gonna make either one of you roll anything, and you can move back towards the woods.
Okay.
That's totally up to you.
Yeah, I think for now let's just go. Let's take advantage of our magical capabilities and just go now.
Get it.
I think that's the move.
All right. Yeah. Just move all the way to the here. I'll just move you guys.
Like
through.
Shaw?
Yeah. Exactly. They're right here by the woods, and we'll do the next bit when we jump back to you. All right. We've got Freddie. You're over here loading up the boat. You two have moved on to this building, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay. So before breaking in, you're casing the joint.
Doing an
You
investigation?
see sleeping guards in this building. This is a barracks.
Oh.
This might be worth waiting and getting Freddie involved as well.
I have
Guys,
the
you hold it. I
opportunity.
got this stuff at the
Getting
dock.
him involved.
I gotta go visit the poop deck anyway.
I look at Kadir and I say in message, I have the opportunity to do the funniest fucking thing in the entire world.
I'll draw my bow and take a couple steps back.
I can create a wall of fire inside of the barracks on top of all of the sleeping guards.
I'll take a few more steps back.
But I
That's
just
life
gotta
is canon.
say, I think it'll burn the whole building down. So I think what we do is we save that for the outro. But honestly, if I'm being real, we're gonna have to kill all these guards at one point, and we have an
Yeah.
opportunity right now to actually significantly reduce the population of guards.
Oh, absolutely. I'm here for that. Well, then let's go quick check out this third building and get to it. Yeah, let's see what the
Okay,
other building
yeah,
is, and then come back and put a wall of fire in on these sleeping guards.
I will.
I feel like I've seen a still image of dropping a wall of fire and an image of sleeping guards on one of those like motivational posters for bravery. Like bravery, burn your enemies in their sleep.
It is a very
Um,
Helldivers move.
Eradicate them at their source.
Call
there's-
it an orbital strike.
There's no lock on this doorway. There's just like a heavy canvas entrance. Like you just push aside under the arch of the where there, I guess, a doorway would be on most buildings. This doesn't look like it's ever had one. It's not like it was knocked down and this was the replacement. This looks like there's even like the faded clan emblem on the thing with the
Ooh,
canvas with the split.
the faded
The
what?
bear clan.
Ooh.
The emblem of the bear clan.
Mm.
Okay. What's inside? Can we peek inside?
Yeah, can we-
Yes. What you see is a tossed and ransacked, desecrated shrine. And you see that in a few places, a crudely drawn symbol on the floor and walls in a few different places. It's the same symbol every time. It looks like a C with like an X sort of in the top left of it.
Like a C
Yeah.
with an X, like kind of thing.
Okay.
I can.
Got it.
Can I arcana that symbol? See if it's a magical symbol or if it relates to.
Like that? Can you see that? Oh wait, I'll put it kind of where you guys are. Put it in the water right here.
Gotcha.
Like that?
Yeah.
Got it.
Is it? Yeah. Can I do an arcana check to see if this is a arcane symbol? Or actually, would it be a religion check?
I mean, you could do either. I mean, you're checking two different things there, right?
Yeah.
See if it's used in any kind of spellcraft, or to see if it's religious in nature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I'm
think
not
my-
a little
one might get you the other's information. You know what I mean?
I think even though I'm not as strong with my religion, I feel like I want to try. It feels like it makes more sense. That's a 16 on a religion check.
16. You know it's it favors some the look of some more modern Quaternian emblem, but it doesn't look like anything in use. It may be an archaic version of some other more obscure thing. But it doesn't look druidic, it looks Quaternian.
Is there a piece of something that's somewhat patriotic to the Druids or the Bear Clan that has been defaced by this symbol?
Yeah, there's a shrine with the same emblem that's on the sort of canvas door flap. That same symbol is on a table, and that's had been scratched up with a blade, and then this arc symbol has been drawn onto it with a crimson paint,
Oh.
perhaps blood.
I kind of want to get like a battle flag, basically. So I was just gonna see if there was like maybe it's even the canvas doorway that's been desecrated, but like I want a symbol of this so that when we incite a rebellion, we have a battle standard to hold up with the druids. So, and I want it to be like something that was precious to them that has been destroyed by the church. So even if it's like just the door, like the canvas door, I'll rip that down and save that for later, so I can make a
Sure.
fucking
Yeah.
battle
If you want
flag.
to take the door canvas, I think
Yeah.
that would be the most appropriate one.
And then when I cast Enlarge Reduce on myself and make myself a large creature, I can carry around a giant battle flag. All right. Anyways, sorry. Continue. My bad.
No, you're good. Freddie, at this point, certainly you've rejoined the other two.
Thank you, Freddie.
Okay. Let's see here. I think let's stick with no. Let's jump back to Axel and Snowdrift real quick. You guys are gonna make your way through the woods to the sanctuary.
Mhm.
All right, I'm gonna
Correct.
move maps real quick. I had to do bouncing back and forth between the two maps now.
Oh, sanctuary.
Hey, I remember this map.
Yep.
My
Revisiting
dad
some
died.
old haunts. Oh, all right.
This guy
Why are they so little?
This guy down at the bottom looks like he's making a worried face.
Ah.
Oh no! What's gonna happen? I can't unsee it. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
It's
Everything
okay to
that's
be
been-
scared.
Everything that's been said since this is where my dad died has been very silly. All right. This
It's
is
true.
the scene we find you guys in. Oh look, there's a moonbeam from last time. Yeah, you're outside of the sanctuary in the grove here.
Yeah, well, in all
Sacred
seriousness, like
grove.
Snowdrift does kind of like pause and stiffen for a second, like as he
Yeah.
cut like it like the last time he was here was when the village was taken and his father was killed. Like it's all right, yeah. Okay, so what are we seeing up there? Those two fuckers.
That's right, mate. Think you could go all white vengeance on them again?
I would like
Is it like white vengeance?
Yeah, well, I don't think we can say that.
I think we can extra say it now.
Oh yeah, that's right. No, now we get to own it.
Now it's
Now you were
definitely
legally
okay to
required
say.
to say it. Yeah.
Yeah, we're not allowed to say other things.
Hey, I play this game for escapism. What the fuck are you guys doing? All right, yeah. You see a couple of guards standing outside of the entrance to the sanctuary.
And they keep dramatically changing in size. It's crazy. Full Ant-Man shit going on right now.
If you can take one, I can take one.
Axel?
Uh, yeah, I mean, I'll be a Huckleberry. It's just, I thought you were gonna go all winter vengeance on him and just poof both of them. But if you can't, then I'll pick up your slack.
I think it'd probably be best, since there's two of them, it'd probably be best if we each handled one.
Right. You need a little help from your buddy Axel. I got it.
Thanks, Axel.
Don't worry.
Axel, you're invisible. Would you like to get in position? I think Paul's still a cat, or Snowdrift's
Yeah.
still a cat.
I'm just
I'm
gonna
gonna get in
nin,
position.
nin.
Right around over
It's
here.
always been a cat.
And get like right here.
All right. Sneaky. All right, I'll give you guys your shot here. Snowdrift,
My spaghetti.
what are you attacking with here?
We're fighting.
Blinkies.
Well, I'm gonna have to like come up out of cat form because this cat's not.
Aggressively
fight.
claw out his eyes.
Yeah, I could. Hey, I have a +0 to hit, and it does 1 slashing damage. Is that good? Is that good, you guys?
Over a sustained long enough period of time, that could hurt.
So yeah, we're gonna basically kind of try and do what we did last time. I'm just gonna like decat right behind him and just like try to go straight into the dagger across the neck, like.
Okay. Go ahead and give me the attack roll then.
Sorry, apparently there's strange noises coming from downstairs, and no one's down there.
Oh,
Oh,
Happened.
well.
I have to do an investigate. What here? Well, I'll roll some stuff.
Go ahead and roll an attack roll on this
What about-
guy.
Okay.
It's a 15.
15. Yeah, your aim is off, so when you come out of cat form, you hit his armor and not his throat.
No.
So, actually, you have this one moment to do something. We'll let Paul real life investigate.
Do regular ass damage to him. I rolled a 4, so that's 6 damage.
Oh no, it didn't hit.
Oh, I didn't hit him at all. All right.
Yeah, it didn't hit. Yeah. Those that your blade like drags across metal. Yeah, it's fine. But you go ahead, Joey. Let's get Axel attaxels.
I am going to cast Cloud of Daggers.
Just
on
right
the
here
two of
on,
them.
or just right it here in between two of them. I got it.
Yep.
Let's go ahead and get your daggers up. This 5. Circle. There we go.
Yep. Right all up in there.
All right. And they need to roll dex. 15? Or is it con 15?
It is it's just an attack. Hold on.
Oh, yeah. They just have to move out of it. That's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, 44 damage. Go ahead and roll it. Or whatever level you rolled it at. Or did you cast it at 2nd level or higher?
3rd level.
3rd level. So
Yeah.
6d4 damage. As these blades whip up and start to slash at these guys, they each take 11.
Did they all die?
No, they're in a cloud of daggers now, though.
That's fine. This
And
is the justified use of cloud of daggers.
you guys need to roll initiative.
Oh yeah.
Just not on corpses. That's all I was saying. I feel like it got taken way out of context.
I love cloud of daggers, actually. Just when the people are still alive. When it's
Yeah,
dead, that
it's just
can be
so much
done.
better to slice them to pieces when they can feel it.
Yes,
Just the weird
that's
stance,
the way
bro.
of nature. This, you're just playing with your food otherwise.
No, I gave them a merciful death and then a practical end.
Are
Well
we
put.
doing?
I like
we're
that.
doing initiative. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
I mean-
initiative.
That was good. It's a good line.
14.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay, all right. So, Axel,
14er than fuck.
you just cast that Snowdrift. You're up again. Oh wait, no, Axel goes first. Sorry, Axel, you're up.
Don't I have to just maintain the daggers there?
Unless you, I mean, only if you're gonna plan on using another concentration spell would that matter.
Yeah, you can
You
cast
can,
it.
you can continue to concentrate on it and cast something else if you chose to.
Okay.
But if it's another concentration spell, you'll drop that. If it's a regular spell, instantaneous, and you know,
Could
it'll
he
stay up.
command? Could he command them to kneel in the cloud of daggers or go prone in the cloud of daggers?
I mean, could he?
I can, yes. And I think I will. It's a great idea.
You can do it to one of them.
Okay. I'm gonna do it to the one that's right here.
You could upcast it. I think you can hit more targets if you upcast command.
You're a good Jiminy Cricket, Eric. I like it.
You
I mean,
could-
I'm just saying.
you
We're just
could
saying- we're
upcast
just-
it and tell
We're
them
just talking
both.
about possibilities. That's all we're doing. We're
I will use a second spell slot to
Okay.
a second level spell slot to
Alright.
command both of them to grovel in the.
Where's your command? Oh, right. It's yeah.
He has super command.
Right.
Like wing
Okay,
command.
wisdom 15.
take a knee, boys. Let's rock out.
I'm commanding them to grovel.
It's delightful. The
Two
only thing.
failures. One of them was a nat 1. So yeah, they one of them just sits down and you see like slashing into his face and stuff. And he's just like, okay. Yeah. Now it's Snowdrift's turn. These two guards are just sitting here, in the blades.
Okay. Yeah,
Well,
one
you're
person.
good for-
Contribute, mate.
What if I just hold person both of them?
I mean,
Is that
I'll make the
unnecessary?
same. They are going to take more damage on their turn, so the command will. They're not going to do anything that turn because the command will last until, but then they'll
Yeah,
take
alright,
damage
it's probably
and
a
it'll be
waste.
over. So,
Yeah.
well, I mean, hold person is going to hold them there.
Possibly longer.
Yeah.
It could break
So-
also, so it might be too much. We'll just frostbite one of them.
Okay, go for it.
That's fine. That's a Constitution 16 on the closest one to me.
Doesn't that reduce their movement speed?
No, it gives them disadvantage on attack rolls.
Ah.
And also
12.
12. That's a fail. So that's 5 damage. And disadvantage on their next attack roll.
Boys.
Okay. So this one is going to have to make another dex 20. So he gets out of the cloud of daggers, but he takes the damage for. No, wait, he's not going to do that because you commanded him not to do that. So give me the damage again. What was the damage on the cloud of daggers? Or you roll it every time? 6d4?
Let me see.
Is that right? Or
Previous-
damage doesn't hold?
You can. It's up to you, Steven. However you want to
Okay,
do
we
it.
can keep the damage. It was 16 before.
Okay.
If you're
I'd be
good
fine
with
with
that, that's
that.
pretty good.
That
Yeah.
tracks pretty well, yeah.
All right, so he takes that. He's not going to move out of it, but he's not going to stay commanded. He will attempt to attack Snowdrift.
Tell him no.
With his great sword, that's a 15 to hit.
This sword's fine.
Why won't you scroll properly? 15 is my armor class.
Okay. So that'll be 7 damage.
Ow. I say.
As he slashes at you with his sword. The next guy will take his 16 damage. And then he is not going to attempt to move out of it, but he will attempt to attack Axel with his sword. 7. That does not hit you, does it, Axel? A 7.
Does not.
All right, back to you, Axe.
Okay.
Back to you, Kojak.
And there's no need to continue to bind them there, right? Because it sounds like that's handled at this point.
He did not use hold person, if that's what you're asking.
Okay.
He
Well,
opted
then
to attack instead.
I'll just use command again and continue to tell them to grovel.
Tell them to grovel again on another command.
Yes.
Keep
Okay.
groveling.
They get to try to beat that. What is it? Wisdom 15, I
It
believe.
is.
All right. This one succeeds. This one fails. So the one closer to you is going to succeed on that. Snowdrift is back to you. Unless you want to use a bonus action there, Joey.
No, I'm good.
Okay. Snowdrift.
Okay. How, like, just at a glance, do these guys seem like they're like on the edge of dying, or they're like totally cool, or?
They're not great, but on the edge of dying, I don't know about that either. They could rally. How about that?
Fine, we'll hold person. That'll solve this problem once and for all.
I mean, yeah.
If you succeed on it, I'm not gonna make them roll more than the.
It's wisdom 16 for both of them.
Fail, and a nat 1.
All right. Well, they are
Wood chipper.
paralyzed.
They're paralyzed, and you just hold them there to get wood chippered. It's got shades of the streets of.
And yet I'm the bad
LA.
guy.
Yeah, y'all
I mean,
yelled at me when I did
really-
that. I don't know.
Really.
I got a
It's
lot
honestly,
of shit.
it's good for you that Gebetto is not there. That's honestly, I would be
You
offended.
guys are about to burn a whole bunch of people alive in a
Oh,
cabin.
in their sleep, and
Get
it's
off your
gonna
high
be
horse.
great.
I don't have a high horse, but y'all are the ones that are trying to.
All right, we're
But if I
back
had a horse,
to.
I'd put it in the wood chipper.
I would murder that horse for food, or just because it was fun for that time, and that's fine.
All right, we're back to Freddy, Gebetto, and Kadirin. You've grabbed your battle flag. You're posted up outside of this building. Give me an insight check, all three of you. Drew, I'll pre-warn you that you're muted.
There we go. Finally getting some good rolls. 18.
9.
An
What was yours, Drew? 10 or 2?
8. An 8.
8. Sorry. Okay, Gebetto, you're the one who came up with the idea. You're also the one who realizes a fire might draw a decent amount of attention.
Yeah. That's why I want to use it as our exit strategy. Not only do we kill the guards, but then we draw all the attention to that
cause a
building
scene.
while we slip away.
100%. So we've the idea being we've cleared that third building. Freddy has the shit loaded up on the boat. We're ready to bounce. Let's go ahead and light this candle and get out of here.
Well, we didn't find any food though. We still need food.
You found food in the cabin with the weapons.
Oh, we did. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
and
haven't
then,
checked out the tents, and you
that's
haven't
what I was
gone
gonna say,
further
yeah.
than this building. Yeah.
We wanted to take a look at the tents before we leave, so I thought we could do that, and then I can easily give us some fireworks.
I'd like
Okay,
to-
so
Oh, go ahead.
Kadiran, go ahead.
So I'd like to try to kind of ascertain as we get close before we start just poking our head in every tent. I mean, generally try to see, are these tents where they're keeping the druids, like to keep them outside and in their place, or are these tents for extra barrack space for soldiers? Because those are two different things that we need to approach. Either we are alerting these people a little bit about what's about to happen, or we are setting more fires before we go.
Yeah, you can check out this general area. Give me a perception check real quick.
Yeah, I might-
There, Kadiran.
Feel like they would have like
Specifically.
flags up, or they would be like, all right, there we go, 23 perception. That's
Perfect. So you notice, first of all, you notice this. Let's get these guys to a normal size.
okay.
They're stationed in those guard towers.
I don't see. Hold on, let me reload.
You can see it on the stream
There
window.
we go. Nope, I can see it now.
There's
Okay,
some-
guard towers.
Um,
So that makes me think that the tents are definitely full of druids, and there's just the guard towers watching over them. All right. Well, I'll relay that to Gebetto. Oi. Each of the towers has a guard right up at the top, naturally. Just the way they're positioned, the way that they are sort of set up over the tents, definitely makes me feel like they're keeping watch on them, and that it's druids what's in the tents themselves. So we can either sort of leave this area and hope that the druids kind of rise up when the fellers that are in the tower come down to investigate the fire as we leave, or we can try to fight them first, but it's going to be tricky because they are by nature at a good vantage point. We're not going to sneak up on them, is what I'm saying.
Well, ostensibly, when we light the fire in the guardhouse, they'll leave their towers, right?
That's that. Yes. So that's the rub then, eh? Try to lure them out with that. But do we want to be fucked off by then, or do
I
we
think
want to
so.
try to use that? That's sort of my thought as well.
Yeah, no, like, there's no need to keep fighting. What I think I'll do is generate the fire from like a fireplace, and
Yeah.
so if they, I don't know, if they have any forensics, they'll think that maybe the fire something started from there.
As long as they do that, we didn't start the fire.
Yeah, but it was always burning, since the world's been turning.
Aye.
Are we ready to go? Are we good? Are we good? We have our shit that we need.
Yeah, I think he's got it all loaded up.
Okay.
So,
So what I'd like to do, Stephen, I have 2 spears that I personally have on me.
okay.
I'd like to use those to bar both of the exits to the building.
Okay. all right. Yeah.
God, we're doing Brazilian music festival style here. This is fucked
Um,
up.
and then How are the bunks arranged inside?
You see, from what you could see, they're sort of just filling the space, right? Like this looks like it was, a home before. And so there's like around the hearth, there is a table, but there's just shit all over it, right? There's just multiple people in each room.
How many-
As you've investigated closer, you would guess there's probably like 12 to 16 guards in here.
I say just light
Um,
the whole building on fire.
I guess my question is, would a circle, or just because I don't have a map of it, would a circle or a line be a better option for me? Like, are they in like two even lines of bunks,
I mean, look,
or
here's the thing. You're talking about setting all of them on fire with a wall of fire inside the building all at once, all together, right?
Yes.
I'm saying that can happen. It doesn't matter if it's a
Okay.
line or a circle.
okay?
Perfect.
So they're all gonna take 5d8 fire damage, pending a dexterity 17
They're
save,
all
but
asleep, so they don't
so
get the
they
save.
just fail. Okay.
They just
Um,
burn.
So they'll take 20 damage, and then when they wake up, they'll take another. Well, they'll just keep taking damage at the end of their turn if they're still in the wall of fire.
Yeah, no. You start to. I mean, the fire starts, and you see them start to burn in the windows before it's too filled with smoke to see anything. You just hear panic after a few minutes, and then nothing as the building starts to catch on fire.
So I'm
Uh,
gonna I'm gonna take my gauntlet, and a little like window cutter is gonna come out and just like cut a hole in the window, and then a little hose is gonna pop out and it's gonna connect to the fire stone in my chest, and then just a jet stream of like a flamethrower is gonna jet out of my wrist into the building and create the wall of fire. And then I'm gonna just like retract the thing and then walk back.
as it retracts and the window shatters, this backdraft and the
Oh shit!
the like I mean it just a geyser of flame shoots out of the chimney and lights up the sky. You hear guards
Guys.
starting to come into motion,
Oi.
and back in the Druid Grove, you see the smoke and flames start to rise into the sky. Axel and Snowdrift. And the smoke begins to fill the blanket the sky, blocking out the stars. Freddy, Axel, or sorry, not Axel. Sorry, Freddy, Gebetto, Kadirin. You're fucking off to the boat now, I suppose.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the end of our time here.
Okay. All right. I mean, you're causing panic, guerrilla warfare style tactics. You're getting in the boat and leaving town altogether, correct?
Yep.
Correct.
All right. Axel and Snowdrift. You see the smoke and flame rising into the sky. You're standing in front of the Druid Sanctuary. What do you do?
Well, nothing, mate.
Not a
That's
good.
my fight over there.
No, but that is my. I told them not to burn the place down.
Not burning all of it, but you didn't say don't.
But I don't know that from here. I just assume, and I don't feel bad
Every
about
time we
that
play with somebody,
assumption.
they have rules about fire. Why can't we ever just set fires and that be fine?
If only there was some recent event about fire
Ridiculous.
being bad.
If God didn't want me to burn things, why did he give me a stone of fire? That's all I'm saying.
I didn't make everything so flammable.
Why does everything burn so nice?
Well, we're here. We've gotten the guards outside. We need to see what's going on inside the temple. So, I say we head inside.
All right. You go inside to find the sanctuary. The first thing you see is the banners have been defaced. The ceremonial, like the giant owlin skull that was up on the wall has been cracked and parts are shattered on the ground.
It's just hateful.
This symbol I described to the other guys has been scrawled all over, and there are several people in here worshiping. The priest standing at the front of the altar, large ceremonial blade in his hand, turns and looks at the two of you and says, "Interlopers." And he raises his finger and points at the two of you. And that is where we will end for the night.
Ooh.
Oh wait, I say no you.
He's the interloper, you guys. Guys, it's him.
He's
He's
the one
racist.
who loped into here.
I just have to draw on this real quick. Draw just this building is on fire.
Yes, counter. Nuh-uh.
As we row away, I just like the fucking screams. You just see like the fire glinting in my armor and in my eye.
Oi, do you suppose all of those soldiers were lawyers? Because their pants are certainly on fire now.
Snowdrift doesn't know this yet, but
And then
did
he
you
puts his
see
shades on.
what building they set on fire?
Oh no. That's the okay. Well, fine.
We
Oh,
saved the
it's
other
central.
one.
Sure, it's only the central economic hub of the entire village. It's fine.
I mean, whatever. Keep all the troops there then.
The central economic hub is the church that is driving the entire town and enslaving all of its people.
Hmm.
Worshipping. We don't like the.
Also, there were like 12 to 16 guards in there. I didn't really count.
Wait, is that my house? Is that my house?
Yeah,
Cool.
that's Snowdrift's house.
That's specifically my house. Yeah.
Burn them all and let the druidic gods sort them out.
Yeah, the one thing he asked you guys not to do is you're gonna be like, "Don't worry, we all only burned one building." And he's gonna be like, "Which building?"
That's specifically my
Promise you
house.
won't get mad.
Well, you didn't say. Ugh.
All I did was open a door. I don't know what these two fucking trouble is.
It's fine. We did something and now we're leaving.
No, you killed a guy.
We
You don't know
didn't
that?
start the fire.
Hmm,
Brick killed a guy.
I did. Trident.
All right. And on that note, I'm going to end the stream.
Ah, fantastic.
See you, Jason.